Morning, everyone. I am so tired namhlanje. Yo, ngaze ngafa ukukhathala. Sanibona nonke. Hey Bridget, unjani mama? I am very tired. Hey Spiwe. Good morning, everybody. Sanibona. Guys, I don't know why. Like, I feel like I haven't been sleeping. Well, I actually haven't. And I know it's baning nabantu that I've been struggling with sleeping lately. Why is this sticker on this thing? Wait, how do I get rid of it? Sticker nje ela and angisifuni. Angisidingi nje nala. Blah 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 blah. Ngifuna ukubona ukuthi ngisusa kanjani le sticker. Manje angazi nami ukuthi ngisusa kanjani. Siyangibhora nje kokuqala. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of this goddamn sticker. Ugh, I don't know. It's gonna be there for our live, nonetheless. Sanibona guys in. Ninja, how's the week been treating you? I know a lot of people have been struggling with a lot of things this week. A lot of people have been tired. And it's also just because of shifting in the energies. We're all moving into a greater time in our lives now. Doesn't help that you guys keep me busy. Why are my consultations? So, let's get started. This isn't going to be too long of a live, guys. I'm going to have to probably do this in 2 parts just because of my schedule for the day. I'm busy trying to clean out my... Yeah, you see, I'm busy trying to clean out my house and start reshopping for like autumn wardrobe. So everything is just a mess right now, but yeah. Hey Nanike, it's your first time here. Welcome to our family. Welcome to everybody who is new. Just a few things, a few rules. We're all kind to each other in this family. We're always very, very kind. If you miss anything, if you don't understand anything, this live is going to go up onto YouTube. We give it about, let's say, 30 minutes from the time that we end it. And it will go onto YouTube so you can catch up with it there if you miss anything. So there's just a few things I want us to chat about before I get into you guys asking me questions. See how many people are complaining about being tired. We're all tired. And it's got to do with like the shift in the moons, with the new moon. It tends to happen to us. And also it's the beginning of the year. For some reason, like, I don't know about you guys, but like for me, December wasn't really quite a December. You know how normally December, why you are partying, it's nice, it's going, constantly, and you kind of feel that break towards the end of the year, and then almost January, you're ready to go back to work. I don't know, guys. December, this year, I don't know what was going on, but December just didn't December. So I feel like apart from also the moon's shifting and the energies shifting, I think we just didn't have that. Okay, this is the end of the year, and then we're starting a new year. It didn't feel like that. And then I get like this morning, which calendar, I'm like, it's still January. How am I? January is December uzofika. But at least we'll have the break over Easter, and then we'll continue from there. I think it's just important that we all just drink our water and just keep going. Also kuhambisana nokushisa because my goodness, it is hot. It is hot, 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 hot. Yabona ke Zanele, no, you're not the only person that realized that December wasn't Decembering. You are definitely not the only person. And it has been very boring with December because now I'm thinking to myself, what did we get up to? I know I took a break. I wasn't doing consultations. I took a break. But December just didn't December as it normally does. I don't even remember that. I know shame bekbora. Wabhora because of umampintshi. Why? Because washona. But if ebezophila umampintshi bezokwenza njani? I just think it was just amaphakethe ka-empty ke. Empty amaphakethe ngala kune-load shedding. Ugesi uyanyuka nawo uzuyibuza ukuthi kanti yini lena esiyikhokhelayo because sikhokhela ugesi esingenawo more often than not. Manje-ke you have planned your whole day ukuthi upheke ngasikhathini. As Andisiwe, you are right. Maybe it's because nje sesiyakhula. Maybe. Hey, but South Africa sayiphila movie. Yazi ukuphila movie. Yakwazi ukuphila I know shame South Africa siyayiphila movie. I was saying like recently to a friend of mine, it's okay, so you know, every day you live as umuntu ngike I'm very grateful that I work for myself, which also means I get to plan my day a whole lot better. Ubona ukuthi usupheka dinner time ngo-10 ekuseni ukudla sekuhleli-ke manje. And I was feeling sorry for people, especially nina-ke baseGoli. Abantu baseGoli no shame niphila isikhoko. Because I was, I'm a schedule in, someone else was saying ukuthi schedule yaqala ngo-8 ekuseni, ugesi uphele ngo-8 ekuseni, mhlawumbe ube ngo-past 8 ebusuku. Ucabanga ukuthi nalokudla okusefrijini ibhizinisi yakulahla kuyabiza eSouth Africa. Ashem sasa siphila isikhoko. But-ke siyaphila. We're alive, and that's the one thing that we are grateful for. Precious, are we able to request to talk live with you? No, you cannot. Because there was one time kwajona abantu ngazi ngathi my friend nje thizini base-Pakistan ngibona ukuthi ayabo la usazongibhora lo muntu. But-ke Precious, ngena ku-Instagram wami ung-DM khona. I do try respond. I'm very bad with responding on TikTok. But and when you do DM me, don't just say hi. Like ngena straight in ndaba hi. I know what we want to be respectful, but I don't mind. Ngiyacela ukuthi mase sengena ke hello njani ungena straight indaba yo hi unjani moshe isikhathi leyo nto. And baningi abantu, as I've said, there's one me and lots of yous. Okay, guys, I don't know who needs to hear this. Indlebe yami le is going twing. I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's a lot of you. There's someone, actually no, there's a lot of you where things are going to start unfolding. We've come to, let's consider it the end of a chapter, and now we're going into a new chapter. And this new chapter we're going in is going to unlock doors. It's going to bring blessings into people's lives. It's going to unlock doors. It's going to bring us good luck. For a lot of people, 2-3 years, uphila ngokucophelela. Ungazi nawe ukuthi hey rent ngizoyikhokha kanjani. But it happens. You know, it happens that uyithole leyo mali. It might not be the amount of money that you want. Yabona ke lento bengisho ngikhuluma my friend ke buka ke manje already there's 3 people sebefuna ukujoina le live. There's a lot of people that, you know, this past years, I'm ngikhuluma indaba ya last year, even the year before kuphilwa kabuhlungu. But with us all being drained, with us all being tired, we're basically coming to the end of an energy cycle, and we're going to move into a new energy cycle. And this new energy cycle is going to bring us abundance, financial abundance, prosperity, love. 6 figure to a cycle where we won't even have to worry anymore. You know, things are going to happen. But the problem is, You talk too much. Talk too much. Talk too much. And I've mentioned this before. Ukuthi, with all of these gifts that are about to come into our lives, you need to keep quiet. Don't go around telling people about your next move. And this is coming to me again because I know I've mentioned it in a live before, but this is coming again because you're not listening. You need to be quiet. Don't be sharing your moves with everybody. I know it gets exciting when you've lived years struggling. You've been unemployed for years, and after sending CV millions and millions and millions and millions of times, now all of a sudden usithole interview. Naturally, you want to go around and tell everybody, especially the people close to you. You want to go phone your mother, you want to tell your father, you want to tell your best friend, you want to tell people. But it's important ukuthi vala umlomo, ubhale uyisayine leyo contract. Yabo leyo contract akumisa sisayiniwe, hamba ke. When the ink is dry, hamba kuyotshela abantu. But while usaya ku interview, thula. Keep things to yourselves. Keep things to yourselves. Don't go around telling every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Because a lot of you are the villain in people's stories. And they like keeping you the villain, and they want you to remain the villain because how else are they going to show people that you're a bad person? So for a lot of you, or the job interviews that are about to come, the new career opportunities that are about to come, are going to help you get out of situations that you don't want to be in anymore. Your parents are not treating you the same as they were treating you when you were still working. All of these things, as you know, you want to immediately leave that situation. You know, with your I can be able to afford indawo yami. If nengane kwazi ukuthi ngikhulise ingane zami ngokwami ngendlela mina engifuna ukwenza ngayo, I can do things the way I want them to be done. But you're going to hinder that process if you go around talking to people. Not everybody likes you. And it's fine. Guys, it's fine ukuthi people don't like you. It's nice to be liked, of course. But if somebody comes and they say, it's okay, mengakufuni. But that job interview that's about to come for you, that promotion, you see a house that you think you can afford and you want to buy, just do your things in silence. You will be amazed at how many things you will achieve just by keeping quiet. Don't go around telling people your plans. Sometimes even nabantu abasemndenini ibona bangakufuni or bangafuni ukuthi uphumelele. You know, not everybody wishes good for you. And I always say, just don't, one of the main reasons I also say to people, don't tell people. I know as Black South Africans, you have, a lot of us can relate to these stories. Ukuthi mhlambe ingane zo auntie zo malume abafuna ukuthi wena uphumelele more than their children because their children end up looking like failures. Even sometimes your own mother and your own father, if you're not the favorite child, you know that happens. So the moment you go tell them about your good progress, umuntu avela athi ngathi angangaphumelela akuhlekele ebusweni akuhle, oh my God, congratulations to your face. Behind the scenes akwenzela intemple. Kunabantu that will go to izangoma engasile to try hinder your progress. Kunabantu nje umlomo uyadala. Umuntu mengahle avela athi lelo plan lakho already usiyadla ibhizi. Next thing ngibona ukuthi yazi bengiya ku interview, next thing abasanga busy, but I aced that interview. Yazi bebengibizile, next thing izinto ayihambi kahle. Yazi bebethe bazongibiza on Monday ukuthi ngisign a contract, but they don't phone you back. Because why? Because yakhuluma. People don't want good things for you. So it's coming very strongly. And I know it's difficult, but just don't tell everybody your secrets. Don't tell everybody your next move. Kambe what's in Little Wayne? Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Enzanjalo. Thula. And I know everyone has a story whereby you were doing things and then you spoke. Because even no friend bakho don't want those things to happen for you or happen well for you. Mina ngisase high school kwanginentombazane ngixoxela indaba. Ngisase high school kwakunenye intombazane and or I started calling it only girl syndrome. So, for example, it's siviste esikoleni and mhlambe wena ufika ugqoka itebule Nike esikoleni. Next time yena uzofuna ukufika agqoka itebule Nike elibiza more than yours or afuna ugqoka a better brand than low Nike low. Wathi kuhamba sesiaplayele university. Usisi wayengekho good ke kuma marks, wayengekho good neze. To the point that imaths wayengayifundi eklasini. At our school, they would, if they could see that, okay, when back then mina ngafunda kusakhona higher grade no standard grade ngimdala ningibona. And maybe bona ukuthi aku standard grade angeke uzuphuma upass la. Babetshela nje ukuthi azokuthini ungcono ungayifundi imaths. Mhlawumbe babe u6 or 7 abantu ku grade yethu kubona ukuthi wala failure. So they wouldn't let you take the subject. Fine, yes, baleke sekumele sesiku grade 11 sinake we used to apply for university in grade 11. For grade 11 uyofundani? Uzababhala ukuthi uyofundani, omunye abhala. Yena ke all of a sudden next thing umuntu useapplyele medicine because all of us are applying for medicine. Simbuza ukuthi hayi medicine yani umaths ungayenza ngisho nokuyenza. Ngisho nale biology yenzayo sabona ukuthi it's shaky. But why? Because she wanted to be better than everybody else. Saqeda ke esikoleni saya ke to our relevant universities, and then one of our other friends kubo bamthengela iBM kwakuyi 1 series at that time. 1 series sayintsha bamthengela i1 series osemnansi indlebe ingihlupha ngiyabona ukuthi ngihlupha umthengela i1 series for 18th birthday. Sisombona ukuthi uyahlanya la, literally went and forced her family to buy her 3 series. This is a person that we considered ukuthi ngumngani. Uthi yangiqeda ukuthi leyo ukuthi umdala hayibo ngimdala ngidalile ingane zami ziwu3 hayibo sengiyaphuma ku youth league mina. Ngiyaphuma ku youth league mina sihambe sengizelwe noba 1-2 years ku youth league ngiyahamba ngimdala mengibona. But yeah, so going back to the story, ohamba wayeforce abazali bakhe bamthengele i3 series because lo munye umngane wethu wathole 1 series. So uyayibona ke leyo nto ukuthi this is a friend that we were considering as a friend. But yena bengajabulile ukuthi hey, we're all getting these great things and she just wanted to be better than us. So I'm telling you the story because it's going back to the thing. The people closest to you are the ones that don't want you to succeed. The people you know, those are the ones that don't want you to. It's very seldom with a stranger on the street, tell them good news, to be 100. Do you understand? To be 100. Before lot to give dollars among hundreds. Ibona kabangafuna ukuthi impilo yakhe ithuthuke. So Tula do. If you feel like you want to tell somebody, go buy a book, buy a journal, buy a pants. You feel like you want to tell somebody, switch on your camera and talk to yourself. Matlako, even parents, they do hurt us sometimes. Yes, yeah. You know. I have permission to share this. I have lots of stories. I have permission to share the story with one of my clients. Actually, I was seeing them before ngizenge live. And yenake umsebenzi sewutholile. Bese sezenza izinto zokuthi singenise idlozi. She went and bought herself, her and her children, a house. And it's been about 1.5 years of me and her working together. And izinto zakhe nje seziyaqhaqha ufike kumina konakele yabo silokho sincenga slowly by slowly sincenga lempilo yakhe. Nami ngilokho ngimtshethula, don't tell your people the next move. Sebatshele manje ngoba izinto seziyaqhaqha usetshela abantu bakubo uthi yena ke wayesebenza kahle. And then olahlekelwa umsebenzi, but more than anything izinto zedlozi limthukuthalele. Uthi endlini babemphathisa angazi okwani uma wakhe, especially umethi uyavuka ufuna ukwenza isinkwa kuthiwa lesinkwa sithenga uba. You understand? So even sometimes your parents hurt you. So nje thulani do musani ukuhambe ntshela wonke umuntu indawo nzena. Nangu who was it just now? Uyaone shabangu says, yeah, look at the mirror and speak to yourself. Yes, just tell yourself. Keep things to yourself. Speak to yourself. Ngisho nendoda. I know, shame my poor girls. Some girls nje shame sewathanda amadoda. Ayi sewathanda. Hey. If you want to speak to me privately, go onto my Instagram. Guys, please don't send me ama DMs like TikTok. Ayahlupha ama DMs aku TikTok because maningi I can't get through all of them. But ngenani ku Instagram okungcono. Instagram wona uzongisiza ukuthi sikhulume face to, not face to, but ukuthi sikhulume personally. Instagram wona osisizayo. So yeah, that was the big message that was coming across. So these things are changing. Things are about to change. Things are about to change. You're about to live a brand new life. 2023 is going to be that year where you sit back and you think to yourself, yo, mina, last year this time, ganginjan, sengila, kanje, ha 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 ha. And what was supposed to say so fihlelo manje kunzimba indoda. Yeah, ayibo. As ukuthi amadoda ayangichaza amadoda ayangimangaza, and every day when I interact with men I'm always like, you know what, we need to be more like men. Yazi ukuthi indoda ingenza into ithule do yazi umcabanga all the stories of amadoda that have side families, ondla ngala uthule do indoda yakhona when I was. But when I get pepe yonke into yakho ihamba umtshena. Pepe yena akahamba yotshena uside chick lapho ukuthi hayi uthi umamkhulu kanje. Umamkhulu athi hayi umamncane njalo athi lowo mesaya kwenza ukuthi angafuni ukuthi uphumelele abona ukuthi hayi yabo lo mengahlaba yimbhedabheda futhi ubaba uzomshiya. Amadoda ayangichaza shem ngandlela vela athule ngayo besneaky. As women sometimes kumele sithathe a page out of page lamadoda, and amadoda ke shem awabekezelela into abangayibonisisi. Indoda igosta manje. When usabhizi, I love you, I don't vele ibona ukuthi sabo la indoda ibona ukuthi like angeke ngikhona vele athula kugoste. Wena usabhizi ngama emotions, usafuna ukuhanga on. So bekezela sis, wakwayibona indoda ebekezelayo. Wakwayibona. If it doesn't serve a man leaves. Thina ke as women sihlale sikhale ukhale bekezela indoda wayibona nyahamba. Nawe women, you must let yourself to be like that. Indaba bekezelelani hamba yabona Cledusiash, they don't begezel. There's not a single dot with time for begezel. There's not a single one. And indoda ke kube hateful ayibekezeli vele ghost nje uthi umuntu uzama ukumfonela akasaliphendula ucingo. Next thing nina ke senibhizi, Queen Zaba, please, my boyfriend, he left me, how can you help me? Yeah, amadoda sicabangela bona kuqala. You're very, very right, Matlako. And as women need to learn to be like that. Think for yourself first and then think for the men after. There's been this topic going around. Kukhulunywa le ndaba yeingane. So you have a child out of wedlock, right? And then sekumele ushade kuthiwa ingane uyishiya nomama wakho. Uhambe and live with your new husband. Ingane zakho zisele njalo. Husband akafuna uhlala nezingane zakho, but aphinda akuzalise ezakhe. Or if he has ones from out of the marriage, alilethe zikhuliswe wena. But ezakho zihleli kumama wakho. Ayibona ukuthi la madoda ayicabangela wena. Nawe kuvume ke Slim. nawe ke uvumeke silima-ke because why? Because uncenga umendo ngobani? Mendo umbhedo, mendo womuntu that who does things that only serve him, and your emotions and your feelings and what your children are feeling are put aside. Like, think for yourselves first. Be like a man. Amadoda ngiwa-admirisha lapho ukuthi isikhathi sokubhedelwa abanaso. They put themselves first in everything. Uthi usibusise ngathi mina ngedwa indoda lana ngoba sinja. Hayibo akuveni njalo Sibusiso. Niyazazi ukuthi ninjani. Think like a man. Washo Steve Harvey namhle ngathi think like a man ngwani. Washo kahle. Uthi Simpiwe, isn't it that all people prioritize what suits them best? No, not all people prioritize what suits them best. Women prioritize what makes other people happy more than what men do. I've noticed this a lot. Also, you're unhappy, very, very unhappy. You can be in a relationship, your man cheating on you, things aren't going right. But you were told, hey, begazela, stick to it, and you will do that. Meanwhile, you're unhappy. Think of how many marriages, especially with the older generation. Think of like the older generation. And I guess a lot of men aren't privy to this information. Mina okoko from around Emakaya would constantly tell me, hey, ungalingi ushadi. Even my older cousins when I was younger. And because they know what it's like, you know? They know what it's like. So think like a man. Put yourself first. Uthini umsisi? Hayibo, ngibona usibusise sethi nazo-ke bhizi mele senisuka nifuna isithembu. Exactly. Nifuna isithembu-ke after that umuntu yabothi niyazazi ukuthi ninjani. Yabona-ke Sibusiso sivumelana nayo. Niyazazi ukuthi ninjani. Niyazazi ukuthi ninjani. Obviously guys, ningangifiki nizongitshela ukuthi not all men. Obviously this is a generalization. But the majority of men are like this, and the majority of women are like this as well. Women will leave their men, will take the side of their men over their children sometimes. Very, very often. It happens very often. So this year, I want you guys to be like a man. Do what serves you first. Uthi ngiyangena nje kwi-live yakho fana noKelly ba. Nguphi uKelly? Ubani uKelly guys? Kuthiwa ngifana noKelly. Exactly. Uthi Precious, putting a man first, you end up forgetting yourself and your dreams. That's very right. Putting anybody before you do yourself. And I always strongly believe, hey, look, 111 likes, which just means good luck is coming. Am I married? My brother, shame, uzoba wrong la bhuti wakho. Yabo ngoba ngikhuluma kanje, angisuke ngiyazi lento engikhuluma ngayo. Guys, Kelly Khumalo. Niyangisukela kodwa muhleke yena uKelly, so I don't mind. Muhleke yena, I don't mind, but I don't think I look like her. Mhlawumbe ukuthi sibampofu-ke soba yi-2. Ukuthi okwami ku-natural angiplishanga-ke, so angazi. Basho yena uKelly Khumalo angazi. Uthi Sibusiso, a man is an open book, but thina yo. Suke sesenze yasibusiso ngathi singahlala phansi mina nawe. Ngathi singahlala phansi iphuzela ikhofi sikhulume le ndaba because it seems interesting. Yeah, you must always love your children more than your man. Always. You can replace indoda. Ingane, how do you replace ingane? How do you replace ingane? You can't do that. Ayibo Klethi, siyambona ukuthi Sibusiso unezindaba. Ngifuna ukuzizwa nje zonke. Sibusiso, one day mina nawe mele sihlangane somewhere. Singene kuyi-live nje soba yi-2 next to each other. Singene kuyi-live senze a conversation because truth zizoba mnandi zimporome. Okay guys. Another thing I wanted to chat to you guys about, ilindaba yamaphupho, right? indaba yamaphupho is very important. Ukuthi one ngicela ukuthi ningakhomenti ngicela ukuthi ningakhomenti namaphupho enu under ama-post. Yakhuluma earlier on ngikhuluma indaba yokuthula. Iphupho liyimfihlo, uyabo, iphupho liyimfihlo nalo. So don't go around telling people, don't write them, don't just be writing them everywhere. Ngiyabona ningayenzi nje leyo nto. So ningayisho leyo nto. And then as I was saying, for the people that have come to me for dream interpretations, ngisikhuluma le ndaba bengifakile ivideo yakhona. Guys, ngikhathele ningangibona amehlo ami lokho ngicica futhi iledlozi nalo liyangihlupha ke ngicica amehlo neindlebe. Namhlanje nje zisukile cishe ngangangena nakungena kwi-live, to be honest, cishe ngangangena. But sawa lento yokuthi a promise is a promise. I made a promise, so I must stay. Anyway, yes, ukhuluma le ndaba yamaphupho. So I said on the video is that a lot of people, it seems like a lot of people, the people I've been doing dream interpretations for, a lot of them complain ngendaba yabo umuntu aphupha number 2. Number 2, angisho number 2 as in the actual number 2. Mengithi number 2 mengithi number 2 ngisho iphuphuza, ngisho ECACA. Hey guys, 1111, definitely so. Angel numbers. Yes, okay. Let me just address this quick comment. Uthi uphunki kangwane phela, you're telling people, so maybe they'll explain since the dreams are so confusing. Yes, you tell the right people. Okay, you go to a person who can interpret the dreams for you. Ungahamba ubhala kuma comment yabo. If you want a dream interpretation, you go directly to that person and ask them. Don't be writing on comments, because that's where the danger is. That's where the danger is. Other people who can decipher dreams as well, they see these things, they use them against you. I know it's very sad that we've ended up living in a world where we're always thinking that people are out to get us, but it's just the truth. It's not very often that people want good things for you. So I'm not saying don't tell people and go ask for consultations or go ask for interpretations, but take it to the relevant source. For me personally, I don't want you guys commenting under my videos with your dreams. I don't want you to do that. You can come to me personally via DM and tell me, but don't just go around telling everybody. I don't like that. That's what I'm saying. Andile, yes, nyaboniso, but you don't understand the meaning. That's perfect, and that's why you go to the right or relevant party to help you decipher the meaning. Don't tell people your dreams. Exactly. Don't be doing that. Anyway, I wanted to speak about Bantuabahle number 2 yephuphuza ovelayo ephupeni. A lot of people have been dreaming of this. Sometimes kuba ustamkoko, septic tank, sewage, sometimes ingane that's pooing on you, or you pooing yourself, or you know, there's a lot of. Ranza, please leave my live, thank you. Please leave, because we don't need that energy. I'm not emotional. I'm explaining something to someone. I'm definitely not emotional, so don't come ruining things for other people on the live. It's easier that way. So this dream it's been occurring a lot. It's not a good sign. And a lot of people were asking me to explain what to do. I know I did a video on it, but just for us to explain a little bit further as to what needs to be done. So if you have this dream, right, it comes in many different shapes or forms, and obviously for us to figure out who is sending these things, normally it's a bad omen. It's a sign of people sending you bad things, right? Having this dream. Obviously, with context, it can differ a little bit, but that's mainly the sign that it is. So what you do, someone's asked me to explain, what you do is at your very first pee in the morning, you don't even speak to anybody. You'll take a sip. Keep it in your mouth, okay? You're not swallowing it. You just put it in your mouth. Mkama wako kodwa, this is that you're using. You're not using anybody else's pee. And if you're very disgusted by that, then oh well. If you're disgusted by something coming out of you, problems are many. So you'll take just a small sip, ubekela mase ukafula out the window. Yabona ukuthi amanzi angwaphethe la ngabe ngiyanikhombisa ngamanzi. Just out the window. And while you've done that, whatever language it is okhuluma ngayo, usho ukuthi I'm sending this thing back to sender. Back to sender. Whoever is sending this thing to me, it must go back to that person. So that's what you're supposed to do. It's very nice, very simple. That's what you're supposed to do. But just make sure you do it before you speak to anyone. If you wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and you've had this dream, or if you wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, if there's a little bit of pee in your body, do it then. Do you understand? Back to sender. I know a lot of people are like, zinto back to sender. We don't like doing them. But hey, lalela so phila sidlala abantu lana. So phila sidlala abantu like semhlabeni la. If I life la. If somebody does something bad for you, send it back to them. Have a taste of their own medicine. Okay guys, let me take some questions now. I just want to take a few questions because I want to start getting the day going. Somebody is going to arrive here at 11:30 for a consultation. So let's do this. I have dreams and that I don't remember, but everyone says I walk and talk every day and they can't understand. You are a sleepwalker. I also always believe that if you remember a dream, there's a message. I mean, more often than not, we do dream, but if you don't remember it, it means there's not a message. And more often, yeah, little pooper that just sticks with you. You wake up and you're like, oh, that was weird. You're doing everything throughout the day. You're going to work, you're driving, you're in the taxi, whatever it is you're doing, and it's just sticking with you. That means there's a message there. So it's not each and every single dream. Sometimes we just dream. Just because we're better. But yeah. Andile, please can you DM me, my angel? Let's not talk about that here. DM me, Andile Khatebe. Ngisendele DM. Problem when I dream about something, I don't remember anything in the morning. Yes, as I said, if it's if you remember it, more often than not, it's a dream. But if it is worrying you, go and buy yourself a white cloth. Plain white cloth, okay? Plain white cloth. It doesn't have to be anything special. La eThekwini, if you was got Dunusa, I think it's like 5 rand a meter. Buy a meter of plain white cloth, put it over your pillow before you go to bed. That should help you remember your dreams. What great lengths do you see? Nonike, I don't quite understand what are you saying. What great lengths do you see ukuthi idlozi likhuthele? Angike understand kahle Nonike, ungichazele. Ungichazele exactly what you're trying to say. Guys, as I said, don't write your dreams here. I've said that already. Please don't write your dreams here, guys. If you do need something to dream, can you can you yabona as umuntu osayiphendulele yena self usuyiphendulele Geliza. You said it. Yeah, just put the white cloth to cover. It should help you remember the dream. It's not going to do much, but it should help with remembering dreams if you put a white cloth over your pillow. You don't have to pray over it. You don't have to do anything else. You just put it over your pillow, go buy it fresh and new, put it over your pillow. It should help. It should help you with remembering your dreams. Okay, guys, I'm going to be taking questions now. Umuntu uzofika lala like mina, samele ngwenza ama consultations for the day. We'll be figuring in like 10 minutes. So, Siba, also yours is a personal thing. Let's go into dreams. Okay, Nonike, bona kanjani ukuthi your lack of blessings are blocked because idlozi lithukuthele? You can see by a bunch of things. You can tell ukuthi, number one, sometimes dreams are communication portal. isiZulu ngiyasithanda because like ngesiZulu when you're tired, usebuthongweni, and amathongo are a form of ancestor. So dreams are like the first point where you will realize ukuthi they'll send you messages. And then you also notice with things in your life just not going the right way. Work is not going well, your love life is not going well, your family life isn't going well. You can tell by little signs like that ukuthi, things isn't going 100%. If the white cloth is a dog, if a wet is a dog, try it. I mean, I prefer it that it's just, you just put it over almost like a pillowcase. Yeah. House busisi uyahamba njalo ba. House busisi mnganami omkhulu usayahamba. Abongile, nothing is working is a sign that I have bad luck. It could be a sign of a blockage, not necessarily bad luck, but more of a blockage. Yini esiyenzayo ukuvula inhlahla yemali because wow. Guys, as ukuthi cinnamon and salt anofunisise nibone kahle. There's so many people getting such good results with the cinnamon and salt ritual. It really does unblock and attract money. It does amazing, amazing things. For those of you who don't know what cinnamon and salt and plain powder cinnamon. Let me just find my cinnamon. Hold on. Just wait right there. I'm right here. Just hold on. Here's a manje. Here's a manje, guys. Just hold right there. If you know when come silent. Yes. Plain cinnamon powder. I want impahlele. Oh, sorry. What's going on? I want impahlele. Le. I price akon. I busy 5.99 rand. Cinnamon powder le. Hi le uno. Le no. Le yes. Nance cinnamon powder. And then it's salt. That depends on which one tanda yipi salt. Okay? Kuyadependa ukuthi uthanda yiphi salt. Asikho isidingo sokuthi kube yi-salt ethize. Mina nansi salt engiyithandayo. Le ngithenga ka-Discam. Yabo, Nature's Choice. Those are the ones that I like. It doesn't necessarily mean just because it's 100 mina, therefore you must use the same one. Okay? You mix those two. You take teaspoon cinnamon, teaspoon salt. Mix it in your hand. Just go cheap under the water and wait a little bit. Mix it in your hand as if you're using soap. You know, like how you wash your hands? Mix it in your hand like that. And be speaking about all the things that you want. You want abundance. You want to unlock money blessings. This and this and this. Every single day. Do it every single day. Do it every single day before you leave the house. Do it before you go to bed. Every single day. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't have to be coarse salt. You can even use the same salt that you use same salt that you cook with. Doesn't have to be anything specific. Sorry guys, it doesn't have to be any like special type of salt. Do those things. Do it every single day, and then come back and tell me that your money doesn't get unlocked. Because your money will be unlocked. Just using that salt and cinnamon ritual. Do it once a day. Yes, do it once a day. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. It doesn't matter if you're on your period or if you're pregnant, if you're not pregnant, if you're a man, you're a woman, you're transgender, you're bi, you're non-binary. It doesn't matter. Every single day. You don't have to make it part of your ritual. Make it part of those things that you do before you go to bed. If you don't trust iodinated salt, that's fine. It's fine if you don't trust it. The only salt I don't want you to use is black ash salt. Okay? That's the only salt I don't want you to use is the black ash salt. Do that every day. And then once you're done, wash it off like how you'd wash off soap, right? But then don't dry your hands with the towel. Just shake your hands and then let them air dry. Once they've air dried, go put your hand lotion on, get yourself busy and go over and start your day. Very, very simple, guys. Very, very simple. The salt and cinnamon ritual works like whoa. It works amazingly. Okay, it works amazingly. Someone was asking me about my skin routine. I don't really have a skin routine. I use bay rum for toning. I wash with a pure soap. And then what do I ngicobisa? I'm not very, very particular. I am having a bit of a breakout here. But that's because I wear a mask every single day. So my skin isn't breathing. And I also drink a lot of water. 4 to 6 liters a day of water is what I drink. Also says, it's working today. Someone deposited money into your accounts. Exactly. Sorato, you can say them in your head. You can speak them out loud. It's up to you. You don't have to speak them out loud. Whatever you're comfortable with. How do you unblock when nothing is working? It's a difficult one to answer because it really does depend on what the blockage is. It really, really does depend on what the blockage is. So I would say it's better for you to sit down with someone, especially if in your heart you're telling yourself it's a spiritual blockage, you already know it's a spiritual blockage. So once you've sat down with someone, obonayo, then you can start working from there as to how to unblock it. There is no one size fits all answer that I can give you. But step one is always just to get the relevant help. Lerato Lovely, does it work if you're struggling to find a job? Yes, it does work, but if you are on the job market, I always prefer that you do the urine and milk ritual. That is the better one. Of course. The better one for you to do if you are on the job market, especially if you've so applied and you know exactly what job it is that you want. The urine milk ritual is the better one. Say, what does it mean if you're hearing signal sounds ringing in your ears? It's a sign that the ancestors are trying to communicate with you. How can you get rid of isilwane? Mainly ukeza, ukhipha isilwane. Sorry guys, I just want to go through the questions just in case my question engakawaphenduli. I'm just trying to see. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to see. Okay, I think I've answered most of your questions. Nango user 7, whatever I did it yesterday, I received 1,000 rand from my ex-colleague. You see, guys, salt and cinnamon, guys, every single day. Every single day. Dreaming of going back to school. I'm not going to answer that one, as I said. If you really need for me to answer that for you. Oh, my freckles are freckling today. If you need me to answer that for you, please can you DM me, rather. For business, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. There's different things you can use for business depending on what your belief system is. Kunabantu that like imithi, like amakatsa. Kunabantu that prefer different methods. If you want the Grabavoy code, the cheat code for entrepreneurs, take a pen and paper, write it down. 719-741-31981. Use that Grabavoy code for your business and it should help unlock things. My IG handle is KWEENZABA. So it's the same as TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all of those things. How much of an impact does it have what language. I feel weird when I phahla. You know, this is a conversation I've had many times with lots of people about what language do you use. Me, I believe that in the spiritual world, they understand almost every single language. I don't think that there's a set language they understand just because we're umZulu, therefore they understand isiZulu kuphela. UMotswana, so bawaSetswana fela. No, I don't believe that, because if we had to really go back and trace our lineage, you would find that you've got your lineage starts in the Congo, or it starts in Mozambique where they spoke Shindao, you know. So you'll find that you're not even speaking the language your ancestors spoke. So for me, I mean, if you feel weird, if you really, really feel weird that you're not comfortable in that language, speak in whatever language you're comfortable in. I mean, sometimes, also because nginabalozi, so sometimes when I'm getting you know, those of you who've had consultations with me, you know, sometimes halfway through, because I understand it, you know. So I don't think language is that important. My eye again, nenzani. Yabona ke nina konongihluphayo la kule life. Oh, Lozi. Okay. Sorry. Use the link, please DM me. I'm not going to answer the dream, that one. I don't answer dreams on here, unfortunately. You wanted the code again. The code for entrepreneurs. The code for entrepreneurs. Write it down, guys. You ready? Thumbs up if you're ready. This is the cheat code for entrepreneurs, the cheat code for business. Are you thumbs up? Are you thumbs up? Are you ready? Are we ready? Entrepreneurs, business people, we're all ready. Perfect. Okay, so the code you want to write down is 719 741 31981. Okay, I'll send it again. 719 341 31981. That is the cheat code for entrepreneurs, for businesses. I know a lot of people are on the job market as well. So if you want to attract a job fast, doesn't matter what job it is, so that code is 218-451-7601. There we go. Yay, Mama's written it. Absy's written it. Those are your Grabavoy codes. Write them on your arm. Meditate over them. Another thing I wanted to say, guys. Joburg people were asking for cleansings, right? I said we're going to do them on the 11th of February, but you guys don't seem to be responding very well. And it's going to be difficult for me to travel all the way to Joburg for just a few people. So if you are interested in the cleansings in Johannesburg, please DM me on Instagram and we will take it from there. Hello, Eunice Lukulele from Palaboa. Kunini upala ke Liza Shem. Athi ngithi hello. Hello, Sandy Westole. Something just crossed my mind. Something just crossed my mind and I just don't remember it. Before ngize ngihambe because sebengilindile abantu. Jesus Christ, I just forgot what I was talking about. Faith, I know Instagram. TikTok. DM me on TikTok. I will try. But I'm terrible at answering on TikTok, guys. Terrible. My Insta handle is exactly the same as my TikTok handle. All my handles are exactly the same everywhere else, so you can find me there. Someone was asking to come saying, I don't understand what you. I mean, there's different things that we're gonna do with them, but guys, ngicela ukuthi ngibe root ngithi mina bye bye okwamanje. Let me be a bit rude and say bye, because somebody is waiting for me for a consultation, so I have to attend to them. I will try maybe do another live later today, but give this live about 30 minutes and you will find it on YouTube, okay? You will find it on YouTube in about the next 30 minutes. So YouTube is KWENZABA. Guys, have yourselves a good day. Do not forget what I said earlier on. Blessings are coming your way. Blessings are coming your way. Life is about to change, but don't be going around telling everybody all of your wishes. Don't be going around telling everybody all of your dreams. Don't be telling people your next move. This must be like chess. Keep quiet and don't tell anyone. Guys, ngizonibona soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Kuyashisa. Hambani yopheka ke nenensa na ugesi ngazuhambi. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll chat to you guys later.